Hi guys, it's Dutch. For those of you who don't know me, I am Duchess. This is my channel, Duchess Divinity. This is Cornica, my little kitty. She's often in the videos because she can feel the energy. But anyway, so we have been doing so much hard work on my channel. I am so proud of you guys. We've been doing all this really difficult twin flame work as well as collective work. And I was like, it's time for us to be rewarded with an 18 plus reading because bitch, we is human and we have human needs, okay? And so I was like, that's it. It's time for a reward, baby. So also, I hope you like my jungle. I have put a bunch of my plants here. And also the candles from the luck and St. Patrick's Day and money and good karma spell we just did, so bask in those. And this would be a great thumbnail, so I'm just gonna pose really quick. I'll probably cut this. Okay guys, so we have 3 groups to pick from. Each group is calcite, just different forms of calcite. So we have this green calcite. By the way, I fucking love the way calcite feels. So we have this green calcite here for group 1. We have this honey calcite, I believe. It's like a square for group 2. And then we have this yellow calcite for group 3. Okay, I will hold them up all together. Yellow, honey, and green. Group 1, 2, and 3. Uh-oh. This is harder than you think. Like when I was dropping them in my drunk video and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like that was real. That was me literally having a terribly hard time. But okay, let's get fucking into it, baby. Choose, pause the video if you need to. All right, group 1. Hi, group 1. So first I want to see, so this reading is going to be like what dreams are they having about you, and it is going to be 18 plus. So first I want to see just in general what kind of dreams they're having about you. Then I want to see like what kind of wet dreams they're having about you, and then we'll pull some other cards too. So I just got this great new deck. It's called the Moment After Tarot, and it's a moment after the original deck. So let's go ahead and see. Spirit, can you please tell me, let's put your crystal here. Put these to the side. Spirit, can you please tell me what kind of regular old dreams is group 1's person having about them? Yo, you scare this person a little bit. Not to offend you. I scare a lot of people, it's cool. Okay, group 1. So your person, like I said in the beginning, you scare your person a little bit. This is because they know that you are a witch or a manifestor or something of the sort. You told them, and they were like, uh-oh. Or maybe you're like a Satanist or something that people usually fear, but you're like a nice person, and then you were like, yeah, like, I'm a Satanist, and they were like, So, like, they're having dreams about you doing magic. They're having dreams about you doing magic. They're having dreams about you manifesting. Okay, so I'm literally picturing, like, a dark room. And this is going to be such a fun reading. This is so fun. Okay, so I'm picturing, like, kind of like a dark, creepy, creaky old house. And also, I'll link the, if you like my top, I will link the boutique below. It's my friend's boutique. But yeah, and then also if you like my necklace, these are going to be available on my site very soon. It's like a great sacral chakra orgonite piece that I made for myself when I was sick. So anyway, so I'm picturing like a dark house. Okay, I'm picturing like a black, dark brown house, and your person's like standing outside it, and it's like dark and spooky, but it's also like really alluring. And so they like kind of look up and the stars are all beautiful, the sky is all beautiful, and they're like, okay, I'm going in the house, and the house has a purple door. Oh, this is amazing. I need to do this more often. And so they like slowly open up the purple door and come in. Now, if you don't know, purple doors, a witch will make her door purple so people know she's a witch. So that's really interesting. So they open up the door and they come in, and the house is like really dark and creaky, kind of spooky. You know, there's kind of like, I don't see any lights or candles or anything. It's just like a dark house. And they're kind of just like carefully walking through the house, but with each step there's like a creak. And then they walk they walk into like down this hallway, and there's this really long hallway, and there's a light at the end of the hallway, and it's a room, and the door is like kind of cracked, and so they're like very like creaky walking down the hallway, and they slowly like creak the door open, and when they do, they see you, and you're like at an altar, like the magician, right? You're at an altar and you're doing all this crazy magic shit, and I just pictured you like speaking in tongues almost, or like speaking in another language. You could be speaking in Latin, but you're like doing this magic, and they're kind of like watching you. They're watching you, and they're like intrigued, but there's a part of them that's scared too. Okay, now we're switching. Now the other dream that they have, they actually have to rescue you from something in another dream. So this could be from a past life. This could be from their past life, your past life, or a past life that you had together. But here with the Five of Wands, it's almost like you're, okay, I'm picturing very like medieval times. It's like you're in like a very like medieval dress, and you're kind of being like taken by a mob. And you know, they used to like raping and pillaging was a thing back in the day. So it's kind of like that. It's like you're an attractive woman in a nice outfit being taken away by this group of men, and it's like your person knows what they're gonna do. So your person, I'm literally picturing them on a horse, and look, we have this too here with the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm literally picturing them like they get on a horse, and they're like, yeah, and they're like a peasant and you're a rich person. They're in like peasant clothes and you're in like rich person clothes, and they're like on their fucking horse riding, and they have to get you out of the clutches of this like gang. And they do, and they get you on the horse and they ride away. And then here with the Knight of Pentacles, they actually like make you an offer, and even though you're rich and they're poor, like you are in debt to them and you have a lot of love for them, and you kind of ride off into the sunset. Okay, and then here with the Seven of Cups. Alright, so I just pictured like a knight in shining armor. You guys could have like medieval lives together. So I just pictured like a knight in shining armor, like rolling up on a cave, like on his noble steed, but like he's in shining armor and his steed is like in shining armor too, with like a feather in his little steed's hat. Yeah, so he like rides up on a really dark cave, okay, and there's like a giant in this cave, and there's like alright, this is like so Lord of the Ringsy. I've never even seen Lord of the Rings, but that's how it feels, because I've seen that meme of like, you shall not pass, and that's how it feels. So it's like they like ride up to this cave, and they're like, okay, and they grab the stick with a fire on it, and they're like looking, and everywhere they step there's like a booby trap, and then there's like, okay, then there's like a gatekeeper, and they like have to do the gatekeeper's riddle, and like then there's a giant, and they have to defeat the giant. Holy shit. And there's all these like really cool icicle rocks, kind of. They're like rocks coming down, but there's like water dripping from them. They look like icicles. And it's very purple in there. It's very like purple and dark. And so it's like they're looking for the treasure. Okay, so your person's a knight. They're not looking for you. They're looking for a treasure. And then they like come up in that like cave, and they come up on a dragon. And the dragon's got you, but the dragon's also got like all this treasure. And you're like, I don't think you are captive of the dragon. I think you're like the dragon's friend. And so the dude's like, all right, I want your treasure, but I kind of want your bitch. And the dragon's like, okay, well, if she wants to go with you, sorry, there's like a bug around my water. Get out of my water, bug. So it's like, because they're not fighting, like they're talking right now. They're just like looking at each other talking. Oh, shit. So he presents the dragon with an emerald. and then the dragon asks you want to go with this joker? You finna go with this guy? And you're like, okay, yeah, for a bit. And so you hop off your pile of jewels, your dragon throws a gem on it, and then the knight takes you out, and you sit under the stars. But then you go back in your cave after, and he's like really sad that you go back in your cave. I love this. This is so fun. This is so fun. Okay, so let's see what kind of dirty dreams. Spirit, what kind of dirty dreams is Group 1's person having about them? Ooh, shit. Okay, so Group 1, your person is extremely infatuated with your titties. For sure, because we've got all these boobies out here. Even this bitch's boobies look good and they're not even out. But, so, your person, we have the 10 of Pentacles, Judgment, Death, and the 4 of Pentacles. So, okay, so your person has sexual fantasies and dreams, like when they have dirty dreams about you, they have dirty dreams about eating food off of your body, or licking your body, or just like really putting their mouth all over your body. They have dirty dreams about you being like under a mirror. They have dreams about you in like a really beautiful, almost like a boudoir, like a satin room, a room where everything is like soft and velvety and just like really nice. And they take you to this room, this like gold encrusted beautiful room, and there's mirrors all on the ceiling, and they just put their mouth all over you. They eat food off of you. They feed you. I'm picturing you getting fed like grapes. Your person is chivalrous, right? Because back in the day, right? Okay, that makes sense. They also have dreams. Oh shit. So they have dreams where they get you pregnant too, and where you guys actually end up having a family. They also have dreams with other interdimensional creatures there. So, like, you can see the angel is above here. So, like, they have dreams where they're, like, fucking you. And they're fucking you with love, because we do have the 10 of Pentacles, and then we have the Judgment card here, like the family card. So, it's like they have dreams where they're fucking you with love. And then, like, there are other interdimensional creatures around. Just like there's, like, that dragon in the other dream. There's, like, angels, or maybe there's aliens, or there's just, like, other... And actually, you guys could be actually fucking, and then you have interdimensional creatures who are just observing you, because a lot of aliens and interdimensional creatures find humans to be extremely fascinating and just like to observe our tendencies and what it is that we do. So you could be fucking in the astral realms in the dreams, and you actually have interdimensional creatures who are observing you while you're doing this. They also have a dream. Okay, so they have a dream where you get kind of scary, like where you kind of take on this dark goddess form, because we do have the Death card here. Oh, they could have a dream that you die and then they like fuck your ghost. That's crazy. No offense. But anyway, also they could have dreams that like you kind of take on this dark goddess form, because as you can see, she looks like a skull. Like, so you kind of take on this dark goddess form, or you're wearing like very goth clothing, you know, like role playing, very goth clothing. And they very like BDSM kind of shit, very like dark goddess kind of energy, very BDSM. But they also have a dream where you're like a wise woman, and they go out to the woods to get like information from you, and then they fuck you. This is an old soul. I can see why you like them a lot. But they also could have a dream too where you kill them, where you fuck and then you kill them. Oh shit. So if you guys have mantis energy, like praying mantis energy, so the mantinoid, like aliens, they don't do this, but you know, in our dimension, the little praying mantis, the women, they will mate with the male, and then they'll bite their head off. And so like the praying mantis, the actual aliens don't do that, but you guys could have mantis energy and their brain is like confusing that. So they could have like dreams of you guys fucking and then you killing them, because she's got like the scythe, but it's just because you have mantis energy and their brain is like confusing the alien stuff with the earth stuff. And then we also have the 4 of Pentacles here, and this guy is just like examining her. So I feel like they just have dreams where they're just getting to like touch and look all over your body, just like really take in your body, really savor your body, where you just lay there and you let them do whatever it is the fuck that they want to do to you. Big time. I feel that big time from this one. And also she has a fan, so it's like you could, like, the wind could be, like, blowing in your hair. And you just, I feel like for this one, for this dream, they just have dreams of you looking really, really beautiful. And they have a lot of dreams about sucking on your titties and, like, taking care of your titties. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some, actually, let's do a yes or no question. Pause if you need to. Spirit, what is the answer to group 1's yes or no question? Okay, so we have reconsider and remain positive. Reconsider and remain positive is your answer to your yes or no question. And now I want to get some, like, higher self messages from your person. Spirit, what does group 1's higher self want to tell them? I hate the thought of you with anyone else. It hurts me so deeply. They do not want to share you. I want you back. So if they were gone in this life, they want you back. If they're from a past life, they want you back. If you've never been with this person before. Can I please take you out on a date? I'm ready to come through, correct? Moan for me, baby, I need it. So they're really thinking about sex. I'm sad about what happened between us. I never wanted things to get this way. And then, let's pull one more. Then we'll get sexual ones. I need you, baby. Then we got, can I come back? Will you cuss me out or reject me if I do? But then we also got, please, I need space. So, like, they've got some shit to figure out too, right? All right, let's get some sexual cards. Group 1, please. Their sexual fantasies. Scream how much you love the way I fuck you. So they want to hear that they're doing a good job. They also like your sound. Give me those titties. What did I say? Call me Zaddy, right? What did I say? Some BDSM shit? Maybe like 2 more, please. Group 1's person. Perfect. We have touch yourself. So they like to see you touch yourself. We have, I want to lay you down and fuck you right with love. You mean the world to me. Let me show you with my dick. Right? I need to be inside you. It heals me. So I think I said that. I think I did say that. We have threesome, so they've got some crazy thoughts. And now I want to get you a piece of advice. Don't be offended. I just felt some of you get offended by the threesome thing. It could just be a fantasy. Don't be offended. I'm not telling you what to do. Just don't let something as little as that mess you up. Okay, advice please for group 1. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, okay? So what's the effort though? I don't know what you mean by that. Whoa. Okay, so if you're trying to, like, be wifey material, you better act like wifey material is basically what this is saying, because it says wedding. This situation involves marriage. So some of you, your person is married and they're lying to you. Some of you, your person is married and you know this and they are looking for a threesome. And then some of you, this person, like, you want a commitment with them. You want a solid relationship with them. And, you have to act appropriately. Like, you need to set the boundaries to receive that from this relationship, okay? Yeah, so that is it. I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Jesus Christ, and God's source. We thank you for the truth and advice, and I thank you for allowing me to be the channels through which these messages flow. Amen Ra, Ashe Namaste, by the power of threesome, and it be always works, always a blessing. Alright, I love you guys. Like if you enjoyed it, comment if you've got something to say, subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you soon. I love you. Bye. Excuse me. Hello, you guys. This is for everybody who chose group 2. You chose the honey calcite square. So what we're doing today, I forgot to say it in the intro, we're going to figure out what kind of dreams they're having about you. So first I want to get their regular dreams, then I want to get their dirty dreams, and then we'll pull some more cards too. And as always, we will get advice like we always do. So let's go ahead and check in and see what the fuck kind of dreams they're having. So Spirit, Spirit, can you please tell me what kind of dreams is group 2's person having about them? I just heard a lot. So, like, they didn't say what kind, but they're like, a lot. And then I just heard, I dream of you way more than you even realize. Way more than I'd like to admit, I just heard. That's really cute. Okay, so I'll say what I said in the first group. Some of it felt like past lives, like they're dreaming about past lives with you. I don't... Okay, I guess I'll just hold it and I'll see. Okay, so here with the Two of Wands, okay, your person pictures taking you out, but it's very old-timey. So you see he's like got his hand on her elbow, and also she's like he's handing her the world. Oh, he's got his hand on her elbow and she's handing him the world. So they have dreams of just giving you stuff. They have dreams of doing really nice things for you. They have dreams, they want to give to you guys. They really want to give to you, but right now they just might not have the means to give to you. I'm also picturing like a square, like an old-timey square, you know how like almost like a market, but everyone's in like very old-timey clothes and there's like soldiers everywhere, but they're like in like you know, like armor, like very old-timey, very medieval looking, and even their outfits are very medieval too. And I picture this person holding you by the elbow, walking you through a square, and they're just like buying you all these things. Like, you like that piece of, there's, you know, there's like the vendors, almost like if you can think Aladdin, but it's not like in the Middle East. It's much more westernized. And there's like the person holding up like the big jeweled necklace, and they're like, and your man's like, do you like that? And you're like, no. And then someone else is holding up like another jeweled necklace, and you're like, no thank you, no thank you. You know what I mean? This is very human. I feel like all your lives together have been very, very human, because the past one, the group 1 was very like interdimensional. This one is very human. So I picture you guys walking through the square and them just being like so happy to have you on their arm. This person doesn't feel like they're good enough for you, and they don't really even know why you like them so much. I don't even know if you know why you like them so much. Usually just past soul ties, it seems. But so I'm picturing you guys walking through the square. I'm also picturing them, okay, and then we have like images too of this person is super insecure. They just feel like they don't measure up. My God, this is sad. Is your person a sad boy or a sad girl? Comment below. They're having dreams as well of like taking you out. They're definitely dreaming about your first date, or dates you've been on, or dates they want to take you on. So they would do something very traditional, like take you to a restaurant. So I'm literally picturing like 2 people in a truck, and I'm picturing like this person hopping down, cause like, or like a Jeep, like something tall, an SUV, a Hummer even, if your person rolls like that. But so like they have to hop down, and then they like open up the car door, and they like help you hop out. Okay, very chivalrous. But then as I'm seeing that, I'm also picturing this person, like the 2 of you on a horse, and them like hopping off the horse, and them then coming around to like help you hop off the horse. Damn. And right, trucks and all that shit, they've got horsepower, right? That's super interesting. So like they're having dreams, and it's mixed with like what they're gonna do in this life, or the dates they've taken you on in this life, mixed with the dates they've taken you on in past lives. That is so interesting. So after you hop off the horse, they take you to a water source, and they lay down like a blanket. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, little Rose. I'm sorry. They lay down a blanket or something by the water, so that you can lay out by the water and just relax, and the 2 of you just sit there, and oh, you're having a little picnic. It's like a little sack. It's like a little sack, and they open it up, and there's like bread and grapes and cheese. Oh, you guys are having little grommets of wine. This person is romantic, baby. Okay, so they're like having these weird chivalrous dreams about past lives. And like I said, this person seems to be very human, and they're like, that was weird. But then they're also having dreams too, like they take you out of the car, they pull out your chair at the restaurant. This person really wants to take you shopping, okay? This person really, really wants to take you shopping, and that's because in past lives, you know, you'd go through the market and they'd buy you whatever you want. This person wants to be in a position where they can gift you with things, like gift you with whatever you want. This person wants to take you to the mall and be like, get whatever the fuck you want, price isn't an issue, okay? Like, that's their dream, and these are the dreams that they're having. They're having dreams of, like, taking you out and doing these nice things for you and buying you stuff and, like, providing for you. I just heard because you're a dime and you should be treated as such. This person has a lot of love for you, though. There is a lot of love, like, deep in their heart for you. This person definitely feels like they don't measure up, though, because here with the 9 of Wands, and then there's like this other guy next to this guy. So I feel like they also, ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll read that one. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. So this person, I just had a dream of you guys being at like a club or something. It's like dark, not a dream, a vision. It's like dark. It's like dark blue or like dark purpley. And it's very like, there's like lights everywhere, you know, like very like a club scene. Kind of a place, and it's like you're in almost like a VIP section, and there's like a nice couch and shit like that, and like you're on the couch, and like your person's super nervous, and like they come to approach you sitting on the couch, and you're just like very like, you're laid back, like you're looking very royal, like leaning on the couch, just like looking all around the club, and all these men keep approaching you. Like, all these men keep approaching you, and every time your person comes to, like, talk to you in the VIP section, there's, like, another guy that comes, and so they like, leave, because they're like, ugh, like, whatever. And so they're really frustrated, and they feel like they're not measuring up, right? Because he's shorter than that other guy. So he's, like, feeling like he's not measuring up, like he's not good enough. But for you, you're just sitting there, and all these men come, and eventually they leave because you're like, no thanks, like, no thanks, no thanks. So then eventually your person, I'm literally picturing it, like, the bouncer, like, opens the thing. Your person comes through the VIP section, and you're just sitting there, like, what do you have to offer? And they're just, like, so nervous, and they go to speak and nothing comes out. Wow, okay, so this could be mirroring them in real life. They could want to reach out to you and they could want to communicate to you, but like every time they go to speak, like they don't know what to say. Nothing comes out. They're scared. They're scared. You're too valuable. You're too valuable, and it makes them nervous. You're too beautiful. You're too valuable. It makes them nervous. So they're standing before you and they're trying to get the words out, and nothing is coming out, and they're so scared you're going to just send them away like all the other men, and you're just sitting there, and I'm picturing it so deeply. You're like gazing into their eyes, into their soul, and they're just standing there like trying to get something out, and nothing's coming out, and they're just staring at you, and you're just staring at them, but you're staring at them like knowing, like with this like sexy stare, like, what do you have? And then they wake up. They wake up before they can impress you, but they also wake up before you can shoo them away. They wake up. That was stressful. Here with the 8 of Wands, what am I feeling from this? Oh my God, your person has dreams of taking you fishing. I don't know what that has to do with this like guy like shooting an arrow and the 8 of Wands, but as soon as I picked it up, I literally just pictured you guys, like I pictured you in like a really cute little just like denim shorts, tank top, sneakers, and them like in just like shorts and a t-shirt, and shirtless actually. They just took off their shirt. Ooh. They've got tan lines though. Okay. My piercing laugh. That's what my cousin, she said. She's like, your laugh is piercing. I was like, ooh, it is, isn't it? But which is not a bad thing. It's just my laugh. I love weird laughs. They make me laugh. But anyway, so you guys are like at the water's edge. It's like a nice grassy hill. You're at like a river or a lake or something, and you guys are just like getting lost in each other. You're having fun, you're laughing, you're fishing. Oh, that song, it was 1989, my hair was long, my thoughts were short. Something caught somewhere between a boy and man. Fucking Kid Rock, the way the sunlight shined upon your hair. 'Cause we were trying different things. We were smoking funny things. Making love out by the lake to our favorite song. Okay, so they're having dreams, but I feel like this could be the future too. Like for some of you, this is something you've already done. For some of you, this is the future of what you're going to be doing with this person. And for some of you, this is just a fantasy that they have. And it's so fun. It's so light. You're out by the lake. The sun is shining. You're having fun. And you're just like, they lay out a blanket. Oh, just like in the other life. Ah, and that speaks to their heart because it's just like in the other life. Wow. Okay, so they lay out a blanket. You're like rolling around in the blanket. You're like making out on the blanket. The sun goes down. The sun goes down. The stars come up. And all that counts is here and now. That one too, that song. I don't know the names of any of these fucking songs. They just pop in my head. But he's so in the moment and it's just you guys. Oh, that's a beautiful dream. That is beautiful and I'm happy because that other dream was stressful. Okay, and then here with the Emperor, they have dreams. Okay, so they have dreams from a past life where they were like a king and you were some sort of slave. A lot of us were slaves. And it doesn't matter the color of your skin or how you're born into this life. Like, I have so many different lives where I'm not even human. Like, if I can be a whole ass another species in another life, I can be another fucking type of human. Like, another race of human, okay? So, because I hear people be like, being brown in another life doesn't count for you. Like, I'm sorry, some people are just hateful. But I got really off track. Sorry. I need to be holding the light and I need to be in Christ consciousness because that doesn't serve me. That kind of energy does not serve me or the planet or the new earth. So in a past life, and what I'm saying is literally pretty much every group of people has been enslaved. So like, I'm literally picturing you being like an entertainer. So like, I know for me in a past life, me and my very good friend from this life, we were slaves. Like we were belly dancing slaves and like we were stolen from our country and then taken over to the Middle East and we were forced to like dance for people. Like I literally have visions and memories and she has dreams of us like being in carted through the desert, chained up together. I've had visions of us like chained together in a line and then having to dance with like our chains on. So in this life, they're like a king or an emperor, they're royalty of some sort, and you're kind of like this exotic dancer from another land. That's another thing. That's why like strippers and people who dance at clubs get very offended by exotic dancers because the term exotic dancer, because that literally is directed to the slavery that was taken part in from people taken from exotic lands to be entertainment like slaves basically and sex slaves. So you are this emperor, you're this person's in their dream, they're having dreams of being like the king or the emperor or something and you're like this tantalizing like entertainment like sexual, I'm picturing very like belly dancing like kundalini, very snaky, very exotic, right? But I'm also picturing you covered in jewels, I'm picturing you in a very like red mesh outfit, but you're chained, right? Like you're a slave to this person and you could feel that way in this life a lot. Like you could feel like a slave to this person. Like you're like, why does this person get to me the way they do? Because you were literally their slave in another life. But the thing about this is like they end up falling for you because now I'm picturing you guys in like in their bed chambers and you're like really scared. You have like a veil over your face. You're still chained up and you're like really scared about what they're going to do to you. Probably because it really hurts my heart and it just gave me a stomach ache, but you probably experienced a lot of abuse and sexual assault by your other masters. Also, if you're like submissive and they're dominant, this could be why, because they've been your master in another life. But so like your other masters, you're very like submissive and then they come over to you and they just like gently caress your face and they unlock your chains. And now like like you're having sex, but it's like it's consensual, you know what I mean? And this person really takes care of you and they love you. That makes me want to cry. It's just emotional for some reason. So they're having dreams about that. And then they're having dreams about losing you in this life. This card, they have dreams where like you come to talk to them. I can't hear what you're saying. It's like maybe they can't hear either. It's like my ears are blocked. You know, like when you're on the plane and your ears are plugged. It's like that. Like they're in the middle of a woods. They're in the middle of like almost like a fairy glen kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like they're in the middle of like a fairy circle of like trees. They're on moss and it's all dark and it's purple and it's dark purple and it's like dark green, and you like run up to them on the moss and you're like yelling at them and you're like begging them like please please please, like whatever you're asking. I can't hear because my ears are blocked, and they're just staring at you, and then you slap them, and then when they open your eyes, you're leaving. You're like levitating, you spin, and then you leave. Yo, that's okay. That's crazy. Oh my god. And then when they fall on the moss and they lay there and then they wake up, and now they're like, there's another lagoon. Water is very big for you guys. So there's like a lagoon and they're like looking in the lagoon. Oh, Narcissa or whatever, that guy who like got so narcissistic and just kept staring at his image in the water. It's like that. They're like looking at themselves, but they're not doing it in a narcissistic way. They're looking at themselves like, why can't I measure up to be the person that I want to be? Why can't I measure up for my person, basically? And as they're looking in there, your face slowly comes out of the water. So it's like, this is so twin flamey, like the mirroring of each other, and they're like looking in your eyes. Your eyes are green though. You're like a fish person. You're like a siren. Okay, so you're like dark purpley, light purpley, like lavender skin with like fish gill things here, and your eyes are green and like really big and like cat-like, and you like come out of the water, but it's just like here. So like they're staring into your soul, into your eyes, and you're staring into their soul. They're very human though. I'm seeing very clear blue eyes. Your person could have very beautiful blue eyes or very beautiful green or hazel eyes. Doesn't have to be, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. Very beautiful, like almost like kaleidoscope eyes. And you're just staring at each other and they're staring at you, and you're like, come in. Like you're not saying anything, but you're like, come in the water. And they like go to reach into the water, and just as they're submerging in the water, they wake up. Whoa. This is intense. This is intense. Alright, Spirit, what are the sexual dreams that Group 2's person is having about them, please? What are the sexual dreams? Yo, they're doing the dirtiest shit. I was just gonna say, they're like, I'm literally picturing someone like the girl like getting fucking rammed from behind, and like it being really wet, and just like them like holy shit. I'm sweating. I'm channeling. This person likes your feet, or you like your feet touched or licked or whatever. This person likes feet. Okay, so as far as the sexual dreams they're having about you, they're extremely infatuated and focused on your titties. That was Group 1 as well. But yeah, so there's all these titty bitches out. So you got the World, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So your person definitely, like, they think about being with just you. They don't want anybody else to have you. They really don't want anybody else to have you. But here with the World, she's like in a bathtub. So they could be having sexual dreams about fucking you in water, especially with all these past life things that we were just realizing were there. So they could have, oh, hot tub. I just pictured they have a dream about fucking you in a hot tub. They have a dream about fucking you in the ocean. They have a dream about fucking you on a really big rock next to the ocean, which could actually be a future prediction, just like the lake one. Ooh, I'm going to go into detail on that one. So they have this dream where you're on this really big rock out at the water's edge of the ocean, and like the sky is really clear dark blue with like beautiful stars, and they lay down a nice blanket like they did in all these other ones, and they just fuck you really, really right. Like it's just missionary. You're on your back and they're above you, but like and then you switch so that, and now, oh my god, now you look like a goddess on top of them under the starry night sky. Are you kidding me? Like by the ocean, and it's just like, oh my god, yeah, yeah. Damn, that's a sexy dream. They also dream of fucking you in the ocean. This person has dreams about fucking you out in public too. I'm seeing a car again. This person's got like a thing with the car, or you have a thing, like you have a sexual attraction to their car or something, but I'm picturing they have dreams too of fucking you, like if they've got a truck, I'm in the bed of their truck, or like just like in the back seat, but like I'm really picturing it like under the stars, and out in public, like that excites them to fuck you out in public. They are fantasizing a lot about your titties though. They want to suck on your titties and take care of your titties. They also want to stick your feet in their mouth, because he's like about to stick her foot in his mouth, and in both of these. So either they like feet or you like feet, and they're dreaming about that. Or if you like feet and they're not into feet, they're warming up to the idea of feet, or vice versa. This person also has dreams of you in like beautiful lingerie and like leather. Oh, I just heard whips, like masks, like really harnesses, very like interesting BDSM cosplay. They'd like to see you in different costumes too. They also really like to see you in like long skirts and pretty dresses. So they liked, okay, a freak in the sheets, a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. So they love when you look like really pretty, and then they can just look at you and be like, I know what you do behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Yeah, they want to see you they have a dream where they picture you like in a corset, in very tiny underwear. Take off more. It's all too much. You never can take off enough. They actually, oh my god. I literally just pictured them proposing to you in like rose gardens. So if you know of a place near you that's like a maze of gardens, because it's literally like reminding me of like Alice in Wonderland. Whoa. Or like that fucking, Gwen Stefani song, Take a Chance, You Stupid Hoe. Okay, that, I'm pretty sure there's like crazy rose gardens and mazes. Also like The Shining, there's like that crazy maze. But I'm picturing you, oh my god, this is really beautiful. It's making me want to cry. I'm picturing you guys in like this beautiful rose garden, or like this maze of gardens. And they're literally, like they're getting down on their knee and proposing to you. So they have dreams like that. But then they make out with you really hard in the garden, and then you guys fuck in public there, like somewhere hidden in public there. So that's super interesting. But yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles, they want to wife you up. They want something solid with you. They don't want you to be with nobody else. And they see you as very royal. They also want to take you out in the snow. They could like to snowmobile. They could like to snowboard. They could like to ski. But there's the snow in the background of the window here. Oh, I just want to warm you up, baby. So you could be really cold. You could live somewhere cold. I just pictured you in like full snow bunny outfit. You know, in Dumb and Dumber when they get those like really poofy boots and they're like walking like. Oh my god, I need to watch Dumb and Dumber. You know what I'm talking about, when Lloyd gets those floofy boots and he's in that crazy car and like it opens up the sides and he's like. Oh my god. Yeah, fucking yes. Like, they want to see you in, like a really cute snow bunny outfit. So they have dreams of taking you out skiing or snowboarding or snowmobiling or ice fishing or something like that in your little snow bunny outfit. And they just, that is so cute. I picture you in goggles with, like, very 80s, very, like, an 80s outfit. Very 80s. Very, very 80s. Okay, and then this person has an infatuation with your hair. They really like your hair. They want to pull your hair, and a big infatuation with your titties, right? Also, your independence is extremely attractive to them. Like, the more independent you are, the more attractive they find you. Yeah. And again, with like the corset with the titties out, it's almost like they want to see you with like some sort of corset that like holds just your under boob, but then like the top, it's like your nipples are like coming out of it, but like the corset is all right here. Or like a corset with like the titties open, so like it's like a shirt, but like your titties are out. They have a lot of fantasies around that, or dreams around that. They also have dreams around just like doing the craziest sexual things, because he's like cutting her hair, so like grabbing your hair, like literally they could even have a dream where they're like ha ha ha, like that's so crazy and weird. But maybe, I don't know, how weird is your person? Just weird shit. Oh my god, I just pictured you in like a mask, like fucking weird. Is your person an Aquarius? Comment below. Do they have Aquarius placements? Weird, freaky shit. Okay, they just said Virgo too because of all the insecurities up here, but I guess Virgos, even though they the virgin, like they're the freaky. People sleep on Cancers too. Over here, bitch. Hello, I'm a Cancer, and I'm one of the. I'm freaky. I'm sure, as you can imagine. Okay, so let's see what sexual fantasies they have for you, and then we'll talk to their higher self. So we're gonna get some more like sexual fantasies. More sexual fantasies, please, from group 2's person. Touch yourself. So they like, especially your titties. So they really like to think about you touching yourself, touching your titties, especially rubbing your nipples. Sexual fantasies, please, of group 2's person. I want to watch you choke on my dick. Sure, I will lick your toes. I'll try anything once. What did I say? I fucking said that. I said that. Please sit on my face. Yeah, remember I said everything was like really wet? They definitely picture like your ass just like they want to eat your ass and your pussy, or if you don't have, whatever, I'm just reading like that. Okay, and then we have you up. So they also want to have like these, like they get horny in the middle. Oh, I get it. So like if you're dating or if you're like in bed together, they're the kind of person that's gonna like wake you, that like in the middle of the night, like you just start like kind of like rubbing on each other, and then like the next thing you know, y'all are fucking. You up? Sorry, someone just came in and I got embarrassed. Okay, and then we have, I need to be inside you, it heals me. So this connection that the two of you have is actually very, very healing for them as well. And so you could just be very healing, and when your yoni is taking in their phallus, it's like very much taking out all, like, be careful because they could be giving like you like spiritually transmitted like parasites. And then you kind of have to transmute them, so you have to make sure that you're vibrating high enough to be able to transmute their sexually transmitted parasites. And then we also have come on me. I told you they like everything really wet. And then we have, I want to lay you down and fuck you right with love. You mean the world to me. Let me show you with my dick. So right, so like fucking you is very healing for them. And this is the last one. Bite me. I like it rough. Okay. Now let's get some messages from their higher self, please. Messages for group 2's person's higher self. I am watching you. So they're watching you on social media or in real life or astrally. They're kind of just like showing up and they're watching you astrally. Whoa! Guys, if your person's been gone, they're coming back. We have, I can't bear to be away from you. It hurts so bad. I am breaking. I will be back soon. I love you. This card doesn't come out unless someone's seriously thinking about reaching out or reconnecting with you. And we have quarantine has me fucked up. Wishing you were still mine. Some regrets. So they're having some regrets about the way things went down between the two of you. And they're really just starting to reevaluate, like, do I want to be a bachelor or do I want to have, like, a solid relationship? You know what I mean? What else? I need you, baby. Can I come back? Will you cuss me out or reject me if I do? Right, so I said they're very insecure. Maybe like 2 more. Do you have anything else you want to say? Okay. Please give me another chance. I won't squander it this time. And last thought, please. You're so fucking attractive to me. It's kind of unbelievable. I can't even wrap my head around it. I want you so bad. Your energy is addicting. I can't stop thinking about us. Okay, and then let me get you some advice. Oh, yes or no? Pause if you need to. Here's a yes or no question. What is the answer to group 2's yes or no question, please? Okay, so we have improving health, big happy changes, and a year from now. So I feel like a year from now, like right now you need to just focus on your health, but a year from now you won't even believe how happy you are with this person. Then we also have meditation brings answers, because that did not really answer your yes or no question. So meditation brings answers. And then I do want to get you a piece of advice. Piece of advice for group 2, please. Piece of advice for group 2. Ooh. What? Oh, I get it. Because I was like, what the fuck? Yo, I'm sweating, by the way, because when I channel, I sweat. So we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay? The time has come to clear your energy. And then we have chemistry and unrequited love. So it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is my twin flame card. So how are you going to contradict yourself like that, Spirit? But I get it. So you need to release your ex. There's some sort of ex from the past. There's some sort of situation from the past that you need to release, because holding on to it is creating this unrequited love with your twin or your soulmate. So it's important that you let go and that you cut any soul ties to anything. I was just listening to Stargirl, the Practical Witch. I'll link the video below. You've probably already seen it. She's amazing. But she was talking for one of the groups about how, like, to really cut cords with someone, write them a letter of, like, everything you wish you could say to them or could have said to them, and then just, like, burn it or bury it or something. And that, like, actually really helps to cut the cords and ties between you and that person, because you're, like, clearing the energy and you're just letting go, and you're opening up your throat chakra and you're saying what you need to say. But as soon as you let go of this ex, that is when the unrequited love with your twin stops. Okay? So I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Jesus Christ, and God's source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth, and we thank you for the advice. Amen, Ra, Ashe, Namaste. By the power of 3, so mote it be, always works, always a blessing. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you for being you. Subscribe if you feel like it, like if you enjoyed the video, comment if you've got something to say. But I love you very much. Thanks for allowing me to be myself, and thanks for joining me on this wild ride of life. Okay guys, I love you. I'll see you soon. Alright, bye. So good. I love water. Hi, group 3. How are you? This is for you if you chose this pink. Pink? Guys, is this pink? No, it's yellow. This is for if you chose this yellow calcite. Alright, baby. So I didn't even tell you guys what we're doing in the intro because I'm a derp, I guess. But we are going to find out what your person is dreaming about you. We're going to first get their regular dreams with this deck. Then we're going to get their sexual dreams. And then we're going to pull some more cards. So, buckle up, baby. Alright. Spirit, can you please tell me what are group 3's person's dreams about them right now? Building. They're dreaming of building with you. Okay, so this person really wants to create a new beginning with you, but they're really, really busy and they can barely balance the things that they have on their plate. So they're having a really hard time trying to even balance even an idea of a relationship with you. That's just a message that wanted to come out. so this person has dreams of traveling with you. Here with the Ace of Wands, I literally just saw people skydiving. I just saw people walking through mountains. I just saw people, like a couple, walking through like Grand Canyon, through icy mountains, through regular mountains, at the ocean side, in a plane. Like, it's happening really, really, really fast. Your person could just like, your relationship could move really fast, or your person, I truly feel like when your person is one of those people that just can't sit still, that can't stop. They just can't stop. I just heard this song, can't stop, won't stop the beat, can't stop, won't stop the beat, ding, 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 everybody. That's your person, just like all the time, like can't stop, won't stop the beat, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your person is fun. They're making me feel really happy, like really, really happy. So they're having dreams of like taking you places, taking you to all their favorite places all around the world. They're jumping, they're biking, they're doing all this crazy shit, and you're just like, yeah, like you're jumping with them, you're biking with them, like you're out there with them. Okay, so they're having dreams of you being able to like travel with them and keep up with them, and they have a lot of just like crazy. They're crazy, like they're a thrill seeker, right? They're a thrill seeker, so they're having all these dreams of you being able to hang with them and like keep up with them during all their thrill seeking. But this is just really, really, this is a fun pile. Oh my god. Okay, so some of you as well could be getting a proposal, because I literally just pictured them taking you out on the beach and then getting down on one knee and proposing to you. So they could be dreaming about a proposal that they're going to make, like an offer of a proposal that they're going to make to you. Or like if you're already married, they could ask you to like renew your vows, or like have some sort of party. Like if you got married during COVID, I'm sorry. That sucks. So maybe they're like having dreams about planning like a really big, that's it. They could be They could be having dreams about having a really big like wedding party. And because if you got married during COVID and perhaps you just like, it was on a whim, or you just got to sign the papers because like you had your wedding planned and then you had to put it off, like whatever it was, they're having these dreams of this really incredible, beautiful, amazing, fun wedding that you're going to have. And then some of you too, if they have not proposed to you yet, then they are having dreams about proposing to you. I just literally just pictured your person like with a handkerchief, like whoo, like they're nervous. So if your person, your group is so fun. If your person has not proposed to you yet, they're really nervous and it's leaking through in their dreams. So like when you're sleeping next to them, really listen to what they're saying. Or if your person is like overseas, if you have a person in the military or something like that, like I just heard they're like talking in their sleep, and so like the people around them are like, yo, he's gonna propose. Or like if you're in bed and they're like talking or nervous or something like that in their sleep, listen to what they're saying, because they are dreaming about the future that they're creating with you. They're also just having these really stressful dreams where they can't balance your relationship, and like it's like they're trying. Okay, those dreams where you're like running? That's what it is. Where you're running but you're getting like nowhere, and like for me it's usually something creepy is chasing me and it's like gaining on me and I'm going nowhere. For them, they're trying to catch up to you, but they're having these really stressful dreams that you're just like casually walking and they're like running. They're like running, trying to catch you, and they can't. And you're just walking, and it's like really frustrating for them, and it's really stressful for them, and then they wake up before they can even catch you. It's like I just pictured their hand like about to touch your shoulder to like tap on you, to get like an astral hold on you, to like be like, hello, over here. And it's like right as they're about to tap your shoulder, they like wake up. Also, they're having dreams of being so busy. Like I'm picturing a man, like almost like a corporate man. Your person doesn't have to be corporate. Dreams are metaphoric, right? So I am picturing a man at a desk though. It's like a dark room, like a big dark office, and the light is like only on the desk, and they're like typing and they're tired and they're just like typing the night away. And then I just picture you like, it's very homemakery, very suburban, and you're like at home like looking at your phone, like waiting, and they're just like never, but it's not even. Okay, so it's like an old-timey phone, so this could be from a past life where like you were at home and your husband was always working and you're just like waiting on them, and then they never come home until you're already in bed. And so that could be like a past life relationship between the two of you. I pictured you in like a robe standing by the phone, like an old-timey phone, like, Whoa, there's a big bug right here. Hello, Mr. Bug. What are you doing? Ah! You... I don't know why you're here, but you can hang out. I will try very hard not to squish you. So yeah, so they're having nightmares, like nightmares about a past life where they were such a workaholic that they could not provide for you, and eventually like your marriage dies, right? And it goes cold. And I just heard, I'm determined, I just got covered in chills when I heard this. I'm determined not to let that happen in this life. You will never grow bored of me. That's why I'm going to take you around the world. Wow. Wow. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Wow. And that could be mirroring in this life as well. They also have dreams where they have to fight for you, where, okay, I literally just pictured you out, like, on a sidewalk in Florida. What? Like, in a tropical area, right? It's, like, warm, it's tropical, lots of beaches. You guys could love the beach, or you could go to the beach a lot, you could live by the beach. But I pictured you out, like, out in like a place that looks to me like Florida. I haven't traveled very much outside of the US, so like to me it looks like Florida. There's like palm trees, it's very tropical. I just heard Hawaii, some of you could be Hawaii. And you're like, it's a beautiful sunset, it's like a pink and orange sunset, and you're like sitting on a like rock. You're sitting on like a rock wall or something, and you're just like looking at the sunset, and you're looking sexy and fine, and they're like, oh, that's my bitch, and they like come walking up to you. They come walking right up to you, and then some guy swoops in, and then some other guy swoops in, and then now there's like 3 guys, okay? So there's 3 guys, and you're just sitting there like, you know, like batting your eyelashes, and they're mad. So then they come through, they just decked all 3 of the guys. They're literally having dreams where they're like, that's my bitch, and they like literally run up, jump over the rock wall, and like bam, 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 fucking clock all 3 of those dudes, and you're like, and you get really turned on, and then you guys fuck on the rock wall. Yo, that's crazy. Your person's intense. I love their energy though. They're really cracking me up. They were really cracking me up. Okay, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so then they also have, whoa, okay, so they have this dream where you guys get abducted by aliens, and this might not even be a dream, this could be real. They have this dream where you guys get abducted by aliens, and, okay, I just pictured you guys on, like, the lab tables under the really bright lights, and the ship is, like, all the ship is really dim and very purpley looking and very, like, square, and, like, it's, like, square pocket things everywhere, and the light, there's like a light over you that's really bright, and there's a light over them that's really bright, and there's like these tall gray beings, and it's like you guys look at each other and you guys grab each other's hand like across the tables, and then it's like it kind of just goes like, you know when you go to the dentist and they put that like mask on your face, like the laughing gas, and like you remember the kind of like, for me the last thing I remember is like the mask coming on my face, and then you pass out. So it's kind of like that. And then I am seeing these Zeta Articuli working on your DNA and kind of taking your DNA and then creating like children, hybrid children from your DNA. And this is because you have contracted this in this life, like this is in your soul contract that you are willing to be a part of this. Now, this could just be a dream, or this could be very real, like this is a very real thing that's happening in reality now. But this person has dreams of that often, and if you never have dreams of that, you could very well have your reproductive system harvested by Zeta Articuli, but you could have put in your soul contract, like, I don't want to remember. This person could have wanted to remember, but it's the memory is coming to them in the form of dreams, because they could be somebody who does not believe in that kind of thing, or doesn't subscribe to that kind of belief, you know what I mean? But I do see them, like, look at the wheel, it's like the ship, like the big circle ship, they come, they take you, and that specific scene of you guys, like, looking across the table and holding hands, I feel it, like, I feel like I'm seeing the love in your person's eyes, and I can feel that you guys like you just trust, and the fact that like you're there with them makes them feel safe, and the fact that they're there with you makes them feel safe. So that's crazy. Excuse me, Mr. Bug. And also the fact that a bug came, because a lot of these interdimensional creatures, these aliens, are insectoid type beings. So let's go ahead and get their dirty dreams. What kind of dirty dreams, please, does group 3's person have about them, please, Spirit? Your person's jealous. Your person's jealous. Ha! Oh my god, I'll explain in a minute. Whoa. Okay, so we got the Tower, the World, the Hermit, and the Four of Wands. So here with the Tower card, I literally just pictured that scene from Step Brothers when she, like, the therapist gets off the helicopter at the Catalina fucking wine mixer, and she rips off her sunglasses, and she, like, looks across the way, and she sees Brennan, and he's like, like, singing all that opera, and then she has this vision that she's, like, in a session with some guy, and then he, like, breaks down the door, and she's like, lumberjack, and he's like, I came all this way to give you my seed, and she's like, he, like, rips off her clothes. That's what this just made me think of. So, except they have a more stressful dream. They have a dream that you're in the room with another dude, that you're in the room with another person, right? And they literally break down the door and they're like, that's my bitch! That's my bitch! Just like here. This person's very, like, alpha male, like, they want you, you're theirs. But it doesn't feel toxic, it just feels passionate. This person's just really passionate. But they break down the door and they're like, that's my bitch! And they take you from the guy. More punching. I just pictured them like, they fucking they clack the person, okay? So they clack them, and then they grab you and they start making out with you, ripping off all your clothes, and you're just fucking with that person like, oh, ouch, ouch. And it's like a really cool bed. It's like a canopy bed, and it's like in a log cabin, so that's really cool. Your person's very creative, because all these dreams are really creative. And then here, okay, so they dream of someday taking you into like an Airbnb or a really beautiful hotel that's like all glass, and probably an Airbnb, and so it's like up in the mountains almost, and I can see like this incredible view, and like the sun is setting, and it's just like so beautiful. It's just so incredibly beautiful. And they take you up into this Airbnb or wherever, and when you get there, there's like y'all are lucky. If this is your person, y'all are lucky. So they have this dream of taking you, and there's like champagne ready. They put rose petals everywhere. Everything is really beautiful and romantic. And they take you, they have all this good food for you. They're like feeding you good food. They take you, there's like I'm seeing literally one of those infinity pool things, but it's like a hot tub almost, you know, where it just like keeps like pouring over to the side, to the edge. So it's like this infinity pool pouring all over the edge, which just reminded me of, remember when the Ace Family, like, I don't watch them, but somebody did a whole video, I forget who, when they fucking brought their motorcycle into their infinity pool and they destroyed the neighbor below them's home. Like, how much of a piece of shit and unaware of yourself do you have to be? I'm sorry, that just pissed me off. Anyway, yeah, like the neighbor was screaming like, stop! And they're just like, woo! Oh my god, some people are just such pieces of shit. Not to sound rude, but some people are. So you're in an infinity pool, and they're like feeding you like chocolate covered strawberries, and then you're naked, and then they just slowly start to kiss you, and then you make love. You don't fuck, you make love, right? You make love. Okay, and then you watch the sunset. And then here with the Hermit card, they want to take you out on like a really nice picnic, out somewhere where it's like really nice and sunny, and out in nature, but kind of like open, like it's like almost like you like have to travel all through the woods to get to an open field. Oh, I just thought of Twilight. Remember Twilight when they said that he like, I read that when I was a kid in high school, only I never even finished the book. Everyone was like, you won't be able to put it down, Nikki. And I read like halfway through and I was like, this is great. And then I'm not a reader, so I stopped. I'm like the one person on earth that didn't finish the book. Comment below if you also didn't finish. Anyway, so they take you out like all through the woods, and then they take you to this like beautiful clearing, and they just like, they have like a blanket and a picnic. This person's a planner, like, so they plan that they get there and like the blanket's already laid out, the picnic's already ready, and they take you there, and they just slowly start kissing you, touching you, caressing you, you know, very gentle, very loving, and then they fuck you really good on that blanket, on the blankie. They could even have candles out there too. You guys are fully naked, definitely, for sure too. And then here are the Four of Wands. They have this crazy dream where you guys have a sex swing. So you guys could have a sex swing, or like you have like some sort of sexy boudoir kind of place. Outside though, this person really wants to be fucking you outside. So they have this dream that like, okay, so they're walking through the woods. And this is old-timey too. It's like they're in like a knight outfit almost. And you could have been an interdimensional creature in the past life and they were a human. And so it's like they're like almost like in these medieval like knight kind of clothes. Like cloaks, and they've got like the fire, and they're walking all through the woods, and they're like, I pictured them like pushing across vines, and they literally just see you. You're like, okay, so you have like light skin, like very light, almost like pale blue skin, and very dark blue long hair all the way down to your feet, and you're on this swing like you're some sort of nymph. That song is like, you look like a nymph from the forest, you look like something I want to take home. Okay, so you're like a nymph out in the forest, you're like on this swing like you know, just like swinging and like super, and there's like a fire and there's like music, and they're like, oh my god. And so obviously they approach you on the swing, and they place their hand on your face, kiss you, and then all this crazy sex ensues from there. Fucking you on the swing, fucking you on the ground, fucking you next to the fire. Crazy fucking. That is super cool. I'm having the best time. This is so fun. Okay, ask a yes or no question. Pause if you need to. Uh-oh. These are facing the wrong way. Okay, Spirit, can you please tell me the answer to Group 3's yes or no question? We have look for a sign and choose a new direction. So, and then no. No came flying out. Okay, so we got no, and then we got look for a sign, choose a new direction. So look for a sign, your answer will come through a sign, but also just focus on yourself. Don't even focus on, and then wait. Like, don't move too fast. Wait is on the bottom here. Wait. Okay, and then I want to know, let's get their messages from their higher self. Actually, I'll get sexual fantasies first. What are the other sexual fantasies, please, of Group 3's person? I want to lay you down and fuck you right with love. You mean the world to me. Let me show you with my dick. Right? Like I said, fucking making love and shit. Tell me I got a big dick. Tell me how much you love me inside you. So they want to hear, like, they're going to do all these nice things for you. They're dreaming of doing all these nice things for you, but they also want you to say thank you. Like, they want to hear how good they are, right? We have be as loud as you want. So this person likes your sounds. They also like your voice. You taste so damn good. They love your taste. Let me tie you up. Okay, so they're having fantasies of tying you up. Come on me. So they want to make you really wet. And for those of you who squirt, they want to make you squirt. We have let me lick you all over, along with you taste so damn good. So like they think you taste very good, or they want to taste you. Okay, what else? Bite me, I like it rough. I need to be inside you, it heals me. I want to choke you because I know you like it, and touch yourself. Clap that ass on my dick, the bottom. And then higher self messages, please. Whoa, Moan for me, baby, I need it. So they're really thinking about that sexual healing that they get from you. I hate the thought of you with anyone else. It hurts me so deeply. So this is the kind of person that does not want to share. Right? In all the dreams with all the punching, we saw that. I know I am not good enough for you right now. I am working on giving you what you need, but then we have your energy pushes me to grow. It scares me. It's kind of triggering. I don't know if I'm ready yet. So your energy is really pushing them to change and grow and be better, and it's making them feel inadequate. Can I please take you on a date? I'm ready to come through correct. And one more, please. Do you still love me too? For those of you who are in separation. And then a piece of advice, please, for group 3. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So some good advice for you right now would be to disconnect from social media for a little bit and make sure that you get outside. And also make sure that your thoughts are staying really high vibrational and really positive, because yeah, it's better to be that way. You're going to be happier, you're going to be less angry, and you're going to just feel better about your life if you're just trying to stay more positive. But also getting off of, I heard angry, so like you could be having some anger kicked up lately, and getting off of social media would really help you with that. Even if it's just for a day, or even if it's just for a couple hours, like if you're always on there, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that is your advice. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, Star Family, Higher Self, Jesus Christ, and God's Source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth, and we thank you for the advice. I'm Ra Ashe Namaste, but the power of 3 Sumoto B always works, is a blessing. If you liked, go ahead and give it a like. If you have something to say, go ahead and comment below. And if you feel like it, please subscribe to my channel. I love you guys very much, and I will see you again soon. I'll see you tomorrow for a couple of lives. So I love you, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye, babies. Bye.